We have made it to Browse Island. Fantastic, just got our first shore transfer, get a bit of a camp set up, and then we'll get into the objectives today, which mainly revolve around starting to get some detection traps out, ready for tonight to see if we get any mice detections or not. And of course, hoping for nothing.
The island is pretty much on the flip side from what it was like during the baiting operation. So it's very green, very dense. Half a year has passed, and our objective here is to see whether there are any mice on the island. Basically, try to get a read on whether we've been successful in eliminating them. 6 months is potentially enough time for them to have built back up to detectable numbers if they had survived.
We're hoping to do 400 of these traps in total by having really good, systematic and even coverage across the island. We're giving ourselves the best chance of detecting if they're still here or not. Make sure it's set properly, looks good. Let's see how we go. We've obviously had an exceptional wet season. The abutilon shrub is growing vigorously. First day here back to Browse Island, we've been deploying our trap grid. It's proven far more difficult than we'd sort of hoped or expected, I guess. You can probably see by my shirt, I haven't been swimming. These are the conditions that we're working in. It's very hot, very humid, there's no breeze, but fantastic result to get the number of traps out that we have. It's going to give us a really good chance of detecting any mice if they're actually here or not, so we'll see how that goes. One of our detection methods is using camera traps, so we're going to go and deploy about 20 of these around the island. They trigger by motion, so rodents, are really easy to detect on the camera traps, so we'll go put them out, and that'll be one of our tools for detecting mice if they're here, so that'll just be something else we can do to hopefully try and see if there's any out there.
All around us, the multiple seabird species that are finally coming back to call it their home, and so to be part of helping to facilitate that recovery, if we have, is just an incredible thing to be able to have done.
Sort of in the vicinity of 20,000 seabirds starting to utilise Browse Island and breeding from a number of species. To have them return to Browse Island and start breeding again, building some resilience in their population, I mean, that's what makes doing these sorts of management actions, that's what makes it all worthwhile.
If we got no mouse detections during this trip, it would be a real step forward in terms of our confidence that we've succeeded. We'd hold back on popping the champagne. We might crack open a beer or two. If we were to discover no mice, then really we're in a good space.
One of our primary detection tools is live thermal scanning. So thermal scanners are very effective at detecting mammals because they put out such a heat signature. In previous years, we would expect to detect mice literally within 30 seconds or a minute or two. We'll go have a look and see what we find. All I'm seeing are literally hundreds of common noddies, the odd frigate bird, a ghost crab, and some turtle hatchlings. Just making our way back from a night of thermal scanning. Such a good result. Didn't detect any mice. Things are certainly trending the right way.
Got a lot of bait taken, but no captures of anything. Very few captures of anything. A few cockroaches, and we think all that bait is being taken by cockroaches, basically. Seems like there's way more on the island than ever before, and so they're sort of like, hopefully not soaking up the traps.
All right, next trap, 19K. Let's go check it out, see how we went. 19K. Bait gone, not sprung. No mice, great result. Let's see what happens with the other 213.
Armed with those three quite distinct ways of finding them, and also with quite a lot of detection effort across each of those methods, we're giving ourselves as good a chance as possible to detect them. At this point, really encouraging that we don't have any detections of mice so far.
What are you seeing, Donal? Well, we all just do the same as what we did yesterday. Yeah. So we're doing trap check after our third night of having our traps deployed. Still no mice, which is fantastic. If we get through this morning, things are gonna look really great. Yeah, very, very positive indeed. We're gonna have to leave 2 days early. There's some weather coming in, and that's one of the difficult things about operating at Browse Island, because the remoteness and there's no real shelter here for the big boats. We'll go pull these traps in and see what the result is. Inside the island here with this vegetation, with no wind, is just, oh, it's absolutely brutal. The heat and humidity, I don't know if I've ever sweat so much in my life. Yeah, it's a tough morning. No mice, thank goodness for that. I did not fall in the sea, I've just sweated more than I ever have in my life.
How did you get on?
No mice!
Last one.
Donal?
No mice.
Cooksy?
No mice.
Em?
No mice.
Best result we could have hoped for.
Abs.
All signs are indicating that we've been successful with our mice eradication project, which is absolutely brilliant to see. To have implemented a management action here, which we feel like is going to have really meaningful benefit, is something that we're all really excited about, but everyone that's been involved in the project super proud of as well. So a fantastic result. We'll be back here in 6 months' time to reassess once again. We can't declare formal success until, yeah, at least 12 months. So we'll see what that next survey brings, but everything's certainly going in the right direction. What a unbelievably extreme, isolated, rugged environment this is. Just thunderstorms sweeping through now, just to remind us, you know, what these sort of conditions can be like out there, but just an exceedingly beautiful place. All right, that's us from Browse Island.